Hi, it's Lisa Thibault with Tib Talk and the Focus on Skin series. I certainly hope you saw all the 6 skin sins that I posted in Positive Life. The 6 skin sins definitely can affect your skin. And it's things that you might not even think about. So a quick recap, if you didn't go to Positive Life, I certainly hope that you do. I will put the name of it in the comments when I finish, and all you do is press on that and ask to join. Positive Life is a group where you always get extra information that I do in my lives, but it's also a group that is about us being positive, spreading love on Facebook. So I hope that you'll join us. But yesterday I talked about the 6 skin sins. And so that really was session 6 about skin sins. It wasn't a video, but it was all about skin sins. The first one was not wearing sunscreen, being a sun goddess, being out there in the sun and not realizing that the sunburn gives you an immediate reaction, but that way down the line, all through your life, that sun exposure affects you. So you have to wear sunscreen every day. The second one was about not getting enough water. It is so important to drink water. In fact, water not only hydrates and plumps your skin cells, it reduces wrinkles, reduces breakouts, and many times it just helps in so many ways because you don't even realize that you're dehydrated and you might feel tired, so it can give you energy. Drink water. It is like, it should be, in the post I said, you should treat it like a treasure, like it's gold. You shouldn't go, water. It should be, wow, I get to drink water because it's so good for you. And it's free and it's easy. So drink water. The third skin sin was wearing unhealthy makeup. Do you realize that you should check your makeup not only for the ingredients in it, but you should check it to see if they say EU compliant. That means European compliant. Because, get this, if you didn't see that post yesterday, the European community standards ban over 1,300 harmful chemicals. They do not allow them in your products that you're putting on your skin, on your face. So makeup, skincare, everything like that. Guess how many the United States bans? Are you ready for this? 11. I could almost do it with my hands, right? 11. So there are a lot of harmful ingredients in things that you might be putting on your skin. That's not good, all right? You don't want those on your skin. Another thing that you can be sure of when it's European compliant is that there's no animal testing involved. And there are so many United States brands that test on animals. They don't need to, okay? So you always want to check. That was number 3, okay? Number 4 was, I'm looking on here to remember, cleaning your phone, okay? Here's my phone. Remember, you put it here, you're touching it with your fingers. When you've touched everything, you don't even realize, you don't even want to know the germs and junk on your phone, okay? And you're putting it up against your face, or you're touching with your fingers, then touching the fingers on your face. And so it mixes with the oils from your hands and your face. It builds up, it clogs your pores. And if you don't clean it with like an antiseptic wipe or an alcohol pad, you should do it several times a day because it can really wreak havoc with your skin. That was skin sin 4, okay? The 5th one was forgetting to clean your brushes and tools. Whatever it is you use to put your makeup or your skincare on, or you cleaning them. So I said you should, 1, use a daily brush cleaner, and then also about twice a month, you should clean your tools and brushes and hang them to dry. You could use baby shampoo. You could use Dawn dishwashing detergent. That's what I use. A brush cleaner that you might get. You could use a charcoal soap bar, all of that. And then you just clean them real good and hang them to dry. If you're putting on your makeup, it doesn't matter how great your makeup is. It might be European compliant, but if you're putting it on with dirty hands, dirty tools, again, it can affect your skin. And the last skin sin that I talked about was not taking your makeup off at night. I can honestly say I have always, and I am 57, almost 58, I have always taken my makeup off at night no matter how tired I am. And I think that definitely has helped my skin. When you sleep with your makeup, it ages you 7 times faster. Hello, 7 times faster? You can believe I take my makeup off before I go to sleep. It is not good for you to do that. One of the things I suggest is a cleansing cloth. These are our Uology cleansing cloths. They are a treatment in itself. They have a slight cucumber smell, and they are made with a lot of natural oils, and so I always keep some right by my bed so that if I am too tired, at least you're taking your makeup off and treating your skin at the same time. So that was the 6 skin sins, all right? We're still focusing on skin. Today's session 7 of Focus on Skin series. I'm Lisa Thibodeau. This is Tib Talk, and session 7 is about treating specific skin issues. All right? We've been talking about all the things that can affect your skin. Well, now, what can we do about it? It's good to know all that information, but what ingredients do you need to treat whatever issues you have? So I'm going to talk about each one and tell you what you can do. All right? The first one is, just change this a minute. The first one is dryness. All skin can be dry. Even oily skin can be dry at times. So you want to understand that. Dryness definitely affects your skin. Many times dryness affects it so that it's actually visible. You can see dryness on your skin. And of course, you feel it. What's one of the things you can do? One of those skin sins. Drink water. Drink water. All right? There are so many things now. There's infused water. There's water with a hint of flavor. There are little things you can put in your water to help it. Drink water. That is going to help you with your hydration. The other thing is, whatever skincare you use, you need to have ingredients that are putting moisture back, that are hydrating. So let me give you some if you want to write these down, or I can also always help you with what ingredients help. But squalane, anytime you see something with squalane, that is going to be so important. In Younique, we have Uplift oil. That definitely helps with dryness. I use it every single night, especially where all my wrinkles and stuff are. Things with shea butter. Things with oils, whether it's olive oil, safflower oil, and aloe vera oil, because you're trying to put the oil back in your skin that you lose, especially as you age, as we talked about in the 2 sessions that I did on aging. You want things that are humectants. Humectant is going to put that moisture back. Vitamin E is really good for your ingredients in your skincare when you have dry. Another thing that people don't recognize that they need to do when they have dry skin is exfoliate. So you need something with exfoliating properties. I have trouble with that word. Salicylic acid, a lactic acid, an exfoliating mask. You want to exfoliate because you want that, remember I was telling you it was visible? You want that dry, scaly skin to come off. And then, ideally, if you have something that's exfoliating and moisturizing, then you're taking off the scaly, dry stuff, but you're also making sure that what's underneath is moisturized, okay? So dryness is a big thing. Now let's go to the opposite end, oiliness. What if you're extremely oily? When you're extremely oily, your pores are open, they can be seen, you get blackheads, you get whiteheads, you get acne and pimples, you are shiny. You might always need to, take up something and like, ooh, I'm all shiny. You see that oil. Again, pretty visible when you have oily skin. Oily skin could be genetic, but remember only 20% of skin problems are genetic. You also aggravate and get oily skin by your diet. What you're eating can make it. I know my husband, when he eats chocolate, he's getting acne. So he stopped eating it because every time he does, immediately he gets acne. All right. And he's in his 60s, but he'll still get it because he knows that is one of the things. So it could be potato chips. It could be anything. It's different for every person. And that's why it's important for you to have a skincare that's specific to you. It can be aggravated by stress. Yeah, stress. You can actually have oilier skin based on your stress level. Your skin can get oilier when you're tired, just fatigue, okay? And of course, pollution. So depending on the type of environment that you're in, pollution can also cause oily skin. So obviously, you need things that control the oil, and you need ingredients that mattify your skin, okay? You want something with kaolin clay. If it has kaolin clay, that is truly going to help mattify your skin. Vitamins B3 and B6 also help with oil control, okay? Another problem is, and this is one definitely as you get older, this is dullness. The opaqueness of your skin, it kind of feels thin, it's saggy, it looks kind of dull and gray. A lot of times it's because as you get older, it's the poor circulation. So it can't absorb. Remember we talked about the functions of skin, I think in the first or the second session, and one of it is to absorb. Well, when you have poor circulation, then it's not absorbing the nutrients well. It's not absorbing good. So you have to address that dullness and that poor circulation, or you're not going to absorb any moisturizers that you're going to be putting on or serums. So you need illuminating properties. You need, again, those exfoliating properties that I talked about, the acids, the lactic and salicylic acid. Also, vitamin C helps to brighten up your skin. And an ingredient that you're going to hear me talk about a lot, and that's niacinamide. If you just go on Google and you look up niacinamide, when you see all the things it does, if you find out, then you know that you better make sure that your skincare has niacinamide in it. Niacinamide is like what I call as the holy grail of skincare. Niacinamide and squalane. Those are the two things that whatever skincare you use, those two things better be in it. Okay? Let's talk about another one that happens when you get older. That's saggy skin. You lose the elasticity. Go look at a teenager and you're just like, oh, wow, it's just firm. It's just beautiful. When I talked about aging, I said in your 20s, that's when your skin is just beautiful and it's just all beautifully firm and it's not sagging and it's bright and everything. And you should enjoy it when you're in your 20s, and you should start using skincare in your 20s so maybe you could keep it a little while longer, right? So what do you need for this? Well, you need ingredients that are going to firm your skin, right? That are going to help bring back the fact that you will lose collagen and elastin as you age. We talked about in the aging session that. Guess what helps with that? What? Niacinamide, that amazing ingredient that you want in everything you put on your face, niacinamide. Also, echinacea in the ingredients can help, and any type of seaweed extracts. You know how you see a lot of things with this is a seaweed serum, or this is a mask with seaweed. So seaweed also helps with that firmness. Now, when you start aging and you're losing your firmness, you know what else happens? Wrinkles and expression lines, okay? I think that I don't have that many wrinkles, but I still have them, okay? Look at these wrinkles right here, all right here. Oh my goodness, here, all around my mouth from drinking with a straw. That's usually where it is. Eye area, forehead, mouth. All right, because it starts as expression lines. You're smiling, you're frowning, you're crying, whatever. You're wondering what it is. That's why I got all of these, right? My WTF lines is what I call them from 32 years in education. But you get these expression lines, and then as you age, those expression lines turn into deeper furrows, deeper wrinkles. And so what do you use for that? Vitamin B3, CoQ10, vitamin A, which is a form of retinol, but you want a safe retinol, not one that's going to burn your skin. And there you go, holy grail, niacinamide. Like I told you, you look up niacinamide and you're going to see that the list of benefits you get by putting niacinamide on your face every day, I can't even believe that everybody doesn't use it. Niacinamide. Key. All right, this is one I definitely suffer from, hyperpigmentation. Oh my goodness. It is caused by the melanin, which in your skin to help tan you. And that melanin, what it's doing is it's really protecting you. It's trying to protect you from the sun. So if you haven't worn sunscreen or you got a sunburn, then even if it doesn't show up then, it's going to show up. This is what happened to me. When I was young, I would get a tan. I would tan so easy. No burn. It was wonderful. Till I got like in my 40s and definitely in my 50s, and all of these age spots and hyperpigmentation started coming out. And when I went to the dermatologist, she goes, that's from sun when you were young. And so it's trying to help the melatonin, but it gets stuck in spots, and that's how you get age spots. Now you can also get hyperpigmentation from medications. All right, just talked to a friend who told me that has happened with medications. You can get it from diseases that you might have that cause the melasma and hyperpigmentation, hormonal changes. So that's why you can get it from menopause or perimenopause, and the thing that a lot of people complain about, pregnancy mask. So that someone might have great skin and then they get pregnant and then they have these hyperpigmentation pregnancy masks on. So it's definitely something that you want ingredients to help. Guess what helps? Remember I said my two favorite ingredients, niacinamide and squalane. Squalane absolutely helps with hyperpigmentation. So you want something with squalane. Also vitamin C and E can help because you really need those brightening things that we talked about for the dull skin. So it helps with both. And lactic or salicylic acid also. Anytime you can exfoliate your skin, it's going to help brighten and help those hyperpigmentations. All right, another issue is enlarged pores. Now we talked about this a little bit with the oily skin, but some people might not have oily skin and still have these enlarged pores because, again, it could be genetics. Heat could do it, like as heat. If you're in a hot climate, they could open. Your hormones can give you large pores. Aging, as you get older, they get bigger because you get more stuff in them, and if you're not cleaning them out, then they just enlarge because of so much junk in them, okay? From all those skin sins we talked about too. If you're in a humid climate like I am in Louisiana, humidity can do it, and polluted air can, which not many places in the world that we don't have polluted air. All of that, as they get into your pores, you're not taking care of your pores. You're not cleaning your face. You're not taking your makeup off at night. You're not doing that. That is going to make your pores enlarge, okay? So you need boosters, ingredients that would diminish your pores. One of the things that does that, can you guess? Niacinamide. Niacinamide. Also, another thing that helps with this is green tea extract. So anytime you have any moisturizer, or cleanser, or something with green tea extract, that's going to help as well. The last problem I want to talk about is sensitive skin, all right? Sensitive skin is when you have redness, you might have rosacea, you might have psoriasis, eczema, it might peel, maybe it itches a lot. Maybe it burns when you put stuff on. So you have to really be careful. I told you about that, making sure your products are European compliant. You definitely want to make sure they're European compliant if you have sensitive skin. If you have sensitive skin, I would also say that you want to get samples of things first. You want to see if someone will send you a sample of a moisturizer, or if you don't get a sample, I would try it somewhere where it doesn't show before I put it on my face. All right? What kind of things can cause sensitive skin? You might say, wow, my skin, I used to be able to do anything to it, now I can't. Medication. As an asthmatic, I'm on a lot of medication, and I definitely know my skin has changed because of medication. I know that when I'm on my prednisone, my hair is like straw. So medications definitely affect you. Again, your hormones, and you don't have a lot of control over that, right? As we age, especially women, our hormones are raging from the time we're 13 in all different aspects. Aging, and another thing that's hard for us to control is stress. Sometimes we're under stress, we don't even know we're under stress, right? And we are, and it's affecting us. So one of the things I love for people to use for sensitive skin is rose water. We have 2 sizes of rose water. This is a brand new size. This is what we have been begging for. I haven't opened this yet, so I'll see they've got a little sticker thing on here. If you don't use rose water, oh my goodness, it is one of my favorite things ever. And it does so much, but it definitely helps with redness and rosacea. Oh my God, look how big this bottle is. We have 2 sizes now. So this is the new packaging, and we have a huge bottle, which I'm so excited for, because this is great for sunburn too. When you get sunburn, it just immediately will turn it to a tan, like within 8 hours. So you want anything with, you don't want a lot of chemicals. You want to make sure it's European compliant. You want calming ingredients. You want it to say it's a calming booster. Anything with anti-inflammatory, or as I said, that might have rose water in it. If you have sensitive skin, you need to be careful. What I see a lot with people with sensitive skin, though, is they're so careful they don't do anything with their skin, and that's not good either. So you want to find ingredients that will calm it, but also take care of your skin. So I hope that you have enjoyed learning all of this about your skin, what happens in ages, what the skin sins are, and how to treat each one. Because it has been my pleasure to tell you about it. The next thing I'm going to talk about is a brand new skincare that will address all of this. That's customizable to you. So be on the lookout for the next session. If you have any questions, I would love to help you. And if you have any specific issues that I didn't talk about, or that I did talk about and you want to talk about it more, that's what I do. All right? Y'all have a fantastic day. And I hope that you remember, don't commit those skin sins, and go check the ingredients in your products right now. You better get some niacinamide. Thanks, guys.